knows you as number 24, which happens to be my lucky number, so whatever. But I know you as the guy who took Brandy to prom. I mean, how did that happen? That's amazing.
I just saw her and
she was like Moesha back then.
She was,
right?
yeah, she was Moesha. Yeah,
yeah.
And I was just a high school kid, but I needed a date, so.
Oh my gosh. Look at y'all. You showed up to prom in Moesha.
Yeah, yeah. Damn, I didn't have hair by choice back then.
That's all right. It's working. It's working. Let's go back even further, though. Tell us about this. Yeah! Get it? Get it? You don't care? I don't care. Look at me.
I'm energetic.
Yes. Body roll. Oh, you went off stage. You went off stage.
No.
You exited. You danced and you exited.
Back then, like, MC Hammer was like the thing,
The
you doing
typewriter.
like the snake.
I know the typewriter.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And like the Running Man was the real Running Man. It wasn't like this little Running Man people doing now. And yeah, I mean, I was energetic. I was passionate.
What was that school? Is that like a school talent show?
Yeah, it was a school talent show in Italy, and my sister was a part of it, and the act dropped out, and so she asked me if I would do it, and Big Sister kind of was like, hey, listen, you're doing it, and so I did it.
Oh, so y'all are like close.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I did that show.
When do you think my children will be close? When do you think that's going to happen? All my children, we got 4, and they're all like...
Yeah, well, you know how it is. Like, it just happens, and then as they get older, I think they get a little closer. It hasn't quite happened for us yet.
Me neither.
But no, but they're close, but they're not.
Yeah.
Like they love each other, but don't necessarily want to tell each other.
It's like Game of Thrones. Which one's gonna be the ultimate?
Who's gonna sit on the Iron Throne?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
and I was
crazy.
at 16. We got 16, 13, 2, soon to be 3, and one that just turned 4 months.
Whoa, you're tired. 4 months?
Listen,
she's
I'm
tired.
Okay. Yeah, she's like, finally you're home. You get a chance to do something versus
we have 4 too, but yours are all girls.
All girls.
That's a lot of estrogen. Like you went from hanging out with all dudes to like just rocking with women.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's all right. I just leave the remote where it is. I'm not fighting that battle. Like I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Just know.
No. They just come downstairs, change the channel. I'm just like.
All we watch is animated stuff, so yeah.
Yeah, so you probably watch a lot of like Moana.
Dude, I saw you singing Moana on Carpool Karaoke. I was singing along with you.
Dude, you got well. How did I do?
You did great.
Yeah.
I thought it was so sweet too, and to see like a grown man like. My husband sings to my children. I mean,
you kind of have to though. Like if you're changing them on a changing table and you see them start kind of go.
Yeah.
Real
Gotta
quick.
make it happen.
I've been staring at the edge. And they're like. They start smiling. Yeah, and all of a sudden I turn from Black Mamba to the White Mamba.
To White Mamba.
I can sing now.
That's your other alter ego, actually.
Yeah.
That's what we found. Okay. When you're coaching your daughter's team, which I think is amazing that you do that, like, are you Black Mamba or are you Dad?
I'm a combination of both.
Okay, because you are a Virgo, so I know you got to be a little controlling about the situation.
Perfectionist.
Yeah.
But what I found is really fun to teach all the girls. Like they're very passionate about the game. They're very curious about the game. So I try to teach them like the finite details of the game. For example, we do things sometimes. By the way, this is my little Taurus right here. Oh yeah, it's real sweet now until
Yeah. Get it, Taurus?
Yeah, it's like get off of me. Yeah, she's a little aggressive.
Tauruses are.
A little bit.
Yep, this is the future.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I was just telling, my wife's a Taurus too, and so
oh my gosh, she's crazy too. Then she's awesome. I love being a Taurus. I did ask my nanny though and my assistant because I don't know all things sports ball, but my nanny and assistant are crazy when it comes to sports. They know more than any man around me. It's crazy. So, sports ball fans everywhere want to know.
All right.
There are a lot of high-profile duos this year. Yeah. Besides LeBron and Anthony Davis, who are you most excited to see play together?
Okay.
So are there like duos that stick out or something on different teams?
Yeah, there's like dynamic duo. It's like
dynamic duo,
like
the ambiguously gay
Robin,
duo.
You know what I mean?
Do you remember that? From SNL?
Okay.
That's where my brain went.
Okay.
But what,
I got a Taurus at home.
What two people do you think stand out though? Which ones are you excited about seeing?
So there's another duo in LA, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, that are really tough.
Yeah?
Really, really tough. And then there's one in Houston, James Harden and Russell Westbrook.
I'm going
These are
Texas.
all like phenomenal. Like if you watch them play, I mean they're all like insane. Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
That's
really
fun.
tough.
I do get into sports when I'm at a game. I really enjoy it. I don't like watching it on TV. I like being there.
You know what? I kind of don't like watching on TV either.
Yeah,
to be
it's not
honest with you.
fun.
It's real long.
Oh, there's so much stuff I could be doing in my house. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, if I'm at the game, you would think I am a diehard. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes! And I have no idea what's happening.
And you go at home and you're like,
Yeah, I would much rather do anything else. So tell me about, you're an author, so tell me about your new book.
yeah, so we have a book coming out called Epoca and the Tree of Ecrof. And it's about a young girl and a young boy who grew up on opposite sides of the spectrum. One's a princess, other one grows up in the streets.
Yeah.
And they go to a very prestigious sports academy. And at that sports academy, you have some evil crap happen, and they got to figure out how to save the day. So even though it's a sports book, it's really not much to do with sport, in the sense that sport is just a metaphor for life. So when you feel anxiety, when you feel nervousness, when you have to learn how to communicate better with others, we have a way of manifesting that magically into the sport itself. So kids have a visual of how to learn about emotional intelligence and how to develop that through the journey of the characters.
Yeah.
So that's what we try to do.
Wow, I love it. Oh, it sounds deep.
Yeah,
it
is.
sounds like so deep.
It is. But we
I
gotta
love
do that for our kids though. Like our kids keep getting content that's like very superficial,
Yeah.
you know? And I also, want to have stories out there that teach my daughters like it's okay to have ambition. And the thing that always drives me crazy is that every story with a female protagonist feels like you need to have like a romantic counterpart. I'm like,
We don't need that.
no. Like,
Yeah.
she loves tennis.
Yeah.
She loves track. She loves basketball. That's it. So
Yeah.
maybe that's just the father in
You're
me.
like,
I
yeah,
don't
you're
want my.
like, so get away from my girl.
That's exactly right.
You're so
That's
right.
exactly right. Like I don't want him to date, so I'm like, yeah. There's no romantic.
It is true, though. It's like that. Well, so you don't have enough jobs. Okay, you also have a podcast for
I
kids.
do,
I'm
I
like,
do.
you are so awesome.
No,
I thought I had a lot of things going on. I've met my match. But tell us about the podcast for kids.
It's a fun podcast called The Punies, and that was inspired by, if you guys have ever seen the movie The Sandlot.
Yes.
So
oh gosh,
inspired by The Sandlot.
forever.
Come on, man! Like Sandlot's
Yeah.
a classic. We
It's
watch
so
it every
good.
4th of July as a family. We sit around with burgers, hot dogs, and we
That's
watch
such
The
a good
Sandlot.
film.
And one year I was watching, I was like, man, we need something like that again.
Yeah.
And so that's when I created a podcast show called The Punies, which is just about a bunch of neighborhood kids that play sports together and learn from each other.
Yeah.
Like very valuable lessons
Yeah.
through sports. We don't have coaches in the podcast. There aren't parents in the podcast. It's literally the kids ribbing each other and joking with each
Like
other.
Sandlot, yeah.
Like Sandlot.
That is so clever.
Thank you.
Dang, all right. I will not stop talking until you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's right, and I could talk a lot. Seriously, not gonna stop. Yep, still here, not going anywhere. I see you. Don't walk away from this.